Hi, it's me, Garrett, and Janet's with me. And we're getting off the ship today in Nanortalik, Greenland. Or Nanortalik. Or Nanortalik. Anyway, however you want to say it. It's,
Thank you very much.
they only allow one water shuttle in at a time. And so we're in line to get that one water shuttle. So we're going down to the tender now. We stood in line there for about 20 minutes. Met some wonderful people, some scribers, like maybe you. Do you want to ride upstairs? All right. It's empty today. I'm watching it.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you. So we've chosen the top deck of the water shuttle, the tender boat. Give you a little taste of the scenery around. There's no icebergs right here, but if you look off in the distance there are several huge ones. The town is on the other side of the ship, and of course the ship is the beautiful Caribbean Princess. Well, we're finally underway. That was another 15 minutes sitting on this raft. But we're going to walk over there where that flag is. Not the princess flag. So we're not sure. So if you take a tour here, that's where the tour boats leave from. The tender boat pier is over here. So you have to walk. I mean, it's fairly level. But see the tender boat there? So we're off the water shuttle now. That took another 10 or 15 minutes of waiting. They only allow one at a time. So there's another one already waiting. 5. So here we are.
This is the line for people. Bye-bye. Nice meeting you.
So right here, I think this guy's selling tours. And well, I guess that's the port gates. When you leave the port, it's a dirt and rock road, so be careful. And if you're in a scooter or something, I don't know how you'll manage this. But I've never been in one, so maybe this is no problem. Right around those containers is the shuttle dock. And then if you're on a tour, you're going to go off that way, over to there, right? But we are going to go off to the right. You can see the tender boat right there in the middle, unloading or loading. And you can see the bay over on this side. You can still see the top of the red cargo ship. Here's a hotel. Not sure if it's open or not. Holy moly, there's a lot of people over here. We've got some exercise equipment and whatever that says. But a soccer pitch, soccer field. So the Big Blue Hotel and Bar has restrooms right there. And that's not a single person restroom, although it may look like. So there's the Blue Hotel. And well, you can get a good look at everything from here. Everything out here. Not a good look at the town, but you see the jagged mountains up there off in the distance. And you see the Janet. I'm going to say that's artificial grass, artificial turf. Although it is the middle of summer. Yep. Anyway, let's head over to the other side of town. So the bathrooms are around the bend there. The soccer field is over there. The tender port is over there. We're gonna walk out to this point of land, the end of the peninsula here. Not entirely sure what this building is, but that's the ambulance. The Toyota Land Cruiser, I believe. So I think they're storing things here, including boats. Although I don't know if that one will ever be seaworthy again. There's the ship. That one's seaworthy. And there's a boat motor in that guy's front yard. Looks fairly new. So a little inlet here. Of course, I guess those are oil or gas storage. Maybe water. We've been walking down this road, or up this road, and there's a fork in the road here. Eventually we want to get up there, if it's not fenced in. But we're going to go this way first. So the road's going to take you past what I'm calling a dump, but I don't know. Looks like mostly pallets. We're going to try to go up on that rock right there. Oh, appliances. So we're getting out near the end of this. Right there is where we were a minute ago. Well, several minutes. Oh, tundra. Spongy. See that? Sinking in at 4 or 5 inches. Let's get up on a rock. So there's some icebergs out there. The water's clear. And of course there's the town, and there's the Janet. Through the tundra on the other side of there. My watch says we walked about a mile so far. So now we're going to go onto that hill, I hope. Back at the crossroads, of course we went out that way, over to there, and now we're going to go up this way. And looks like several other people already did. There's boats everywhere on land around here. I have an urge to climb up this rock. Hey, a ship. I guess it would have been easier just to go around. And a dirt road, which I guess I could have taken instead of going over the rocks. So there's the ship. We just walked out there, and now Janet is going to lead us over to the other side of town, to the, I think they call it the Outdoor Museum, and the nude Rasmussen stone, canoed. Well, we came back from out there. There's the hotel, there's the bathrooms there. We're going to walk to the other side of town, but we're going to go through town. It's very colorful, as you can see. So we're back to the tinder dock. You see the tinder, the water shuttles there. You see the line, and and the line, and that's the end of the line. So I'm going to say there's at least 200 people in line, which is a couple of tenders worth, and it takes them like 15 minutes to load and unload fully. So luckily we're not going down there quite yet. We're going to walk over here. Looks like everybody else is going to walk over here with us. Of course, there's the town. I guess we're sort of downtown now. So Tender Dock, apparently that's where people park their boats, the locals. There's a little blue shelter here. People selling things. Is it macarons? Whoop. I think we're going to take this path. The road less traveled. Well, there's the ship and the tender dock and the local boat dock. And a boat charter. So I guess tours. South Greenland 44. A lot of people going inside there. And there's the fish market. Hey, let's go take a smell. Well, we've got a couple of fish. Oh, seal meat. I thought it'd be whale meat again. Did you want to look at it? I'm gonna get out of here. But that might be the smallest fish market I've ever seen, and the first one that had seal meat. So here's a little cafe, I guess. And I think this is the Stone. I don't see any signage though, so maybe it's not. It looks like they've painted it recently. I think that's a market right there. Here's some people selling their wares on little tables. Let's walk over there. And maybe even a gift shop. And oh, this is where you get the tours, where you catch your tour. If it's in a boat anyway. There's people all along selling stuff, you know, locals, to the tourists that we are. So here's a nice big building with people posing in front of it. There are other buildings further on. Of course, these are homes, I imagine. And of course the anchor. But it's not Anchorage. Well, I just looked it up, and this is the Nanortalik Church. Nanortalik, however you want to say it. And this is the rock garden. So I don't know. That's what it says on the map anyway. There's the church. The rock garden. Museum. And the museum is several buildings, as you can see. Now these people have to wait for high tide to get their boats out. So it's $10 US. walk around in there. Wonder how much it is to pet the dog. Look at these flowers. Wish it's like that for a lot of the way. There's the museum. $10 US to get in. You walk around those buildings and maybe inside some of them. You go, no, we didn't go. I know. And here's these flowers. And like I say, Greenland is green. At least part of it. We're gonna walk up here. Take the long way home. Wind is picking up. And I think Janet wants to stand in a long line. Hey, look, a creek. Sort of. Janet has seen something that she wants to see closer. So those two pink monuments are what Janet saw from down there. And what she's now going to explore. There are trails going everywhere. I'm not sure if they're animal trails. It's got some orange lichen on it though.
1848 to 1918.
Look at that. The wind is really picking up now and it's freezing. I just want you to know that. I'm not sure whether you can read that. I'm not sure whether I can read that. There's the monuments. That red and white flag is the museum. If you look closely, you maybe can see icebergs all around. Icebergs, maybe a cruise ship. We're gonna walk up this little hill or big rock. Maybe you're supposed to. 1906, 2006. There. Of course, it's in another language. That's goats, sheep. Hear the wind? It's probably Mary or Mariah. I'm not sure which. And it is a wind chill of -20. It is freezing now. My teeth are going to start chattering any moment. I think we'll veer off this way. Oh, Janet decided to go down the steep way. So we were visiting that stone monument. And we saw the town cemetery, I'm guessing. We're not going to go in there. Here's another look at the cemetery, and next door is a playground. And that looks like a ship still. There's icebergs approaching the ship, looks like. So this is still the market. And somebody lost a glove. So we're just going to take a stroll through here. Let me give you an idea. Remember, it's about 6 or 7 to 1. 6 or 7 of theirs to $1. So $43.95 divided by 6. I thought Janet was going to say it. $7. That means those are expensive socks. Yeah, those are like $10 socks. Got some jackets here, some whole suits. It's $1,200 though, so that would be $200, give or take. I don't know. Maybe that's a deal. Oh, look at the ice creams. Kefidus. I'm guessing this is soup. So if you need something, they apparently have it all. Even Cocoa Pops and Nestle Nesquik Pops and Kellogg's Frosties. So they have different names. Hello. Same old stuff. Hello.
How are you?
Fabulous. How about yourself?
Doing well.
You sell everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Mini donuts.
So Janet bought little donuts, homemade I guess, from those people. And we got 5 donuts for $5 US. Because Janet's really hungry.
Nope.
She just wanted to help people out. What do you think? It's like bread.
A little bit of sweeter.
Oh, that's not for the video. So that was our day in Nanortalik, or Nanortalik, Greenland. We're going to get back on the ship now, and maybe you can see. Remember, there's only one water shuttle at a time, and that's the line, and it goes all the way up, and that's the end of the line, right by that pink building. So there's maybe 200-300 people in line. I think the shuttles hold 100 maybe. I mean, there's no shortage of shuttles.
It's just there's no place for the shuttle to dock.
But they've got to unload all the people and then load all the people. So it's 15-minute process or so.
But we're going to go ahead and get in line. So from Greenland, I'm Janet.
I'm Garrett.
And we'll see you in the next port. Bye-bye.
Bye. See the icebergs? Bye. There's the dock with the tender boat water shuttle, and you can see the line there on the dock, and then it wraps around those cargo containers, and that's the end of the line right there. You see that? So we made it all the way to the street. So we got in the line around 1:15. We're gonna try to check how long it takes to get up there. Of course, we were warned, you know, single shuttle. Well, we're on the water shuttle now, and it took 45-50 minutes to get on. Of course, we're not going to leave for another 10, I wouldn't think. But
the line out there is still just as long as it was when we got in it.
Maybe longer.
Yeah, maybe longer. So.
Plenty of shuttles, just no place to go.